The exercise is around electronic waste. What I'm going to do in the next few slides is to share with you an experience I had visiting a facility in Hamburg, Germany back in the early 2000s. This was in connection with some of the legislation that had passed in the EU requiring the proper management of electronic waste. The directive is called WEEE, W-E-E-E, for Waste, Electrical, and Electronic Equipment. So this is the exterior of the facility from the fence line. Sorry for the quality of the photos. They're captured from a video. So as you can see, there's some storage that's taking place outside. The weather was gray. Here is a bin containing a number of keypads that were being recycled. So here's a question. Who do you think is liable to reuse any of these? If we recall the 5 R's, reuse and recycling are 2 of them. This is a pile of printed circuit board assemblies, PCBAs. As you can see, even in the bad photograph here, they appear to be quite mangled. So here's the question. In your opinion, how do reuse and recycling interact? Are they passive, or do they affect one another? Here is a more general pile of e-waste at this facility. And again, it was overcast, it had been raining, the equipment is wet. So when in the process of generating e-waste is reuse best considered? That is, when do you decide something is waste as opposed to something that can be reused? In this facility, metals were separated from the ceramics and plastics using magnets and flotation in water. The resultant mix was ground up, and these materials separated so that they could be sold or otherwise reprocessed for future use. Again, I must say sorry for the screen capture, but what you see is essentially the fact of a pile of debris outside of a processing unit here. This is the last photograph, and it is of a grouping of keyboards that's binned up, separated out, and piled up in this manner. This bin was inside the facility. So here's my last question. How would you run a successful facility that could encourage both reuse and recycling? So I hope you enjoyed this exercise as much as I did. I look forward to your comments. Thanks very much. Bye-bye.